Live PSA submission reveal. This is Josh with PC Sports Cards. I don't know if this is working. It looks like it's getting started. Make sure you say hi in the chat. I have no idea how to use this, so this is going to be brand new for all of us. We have Express 2021 1.8 here. This was shipped to PSA on 129, checked in on 212, popped on 326. Took about a month and a half after check-in. That seems about reasonable for what it is right now. I think it's going to start taking a little bit longer. Have 233 cards here, so it's a lot of cards. We're going to be here for a while. Going to answer any questions you have. We have some stuff we're going to talk about. We want this to be as interactive as possible, so make sure you ask as many questions as you can. And for those that are not following us on YouTube, hit the subscribe button. Get the little bell so you get alerts whenever we do these lives or put up a video. If anybody wants to comment to say that they're here, that would be very helpful so they know that this is working. The chat is waiting for new messages. Read only, read only. It looks like it's working. So, without further ado, let's get started on the reveal. Again, we have 200. Hey, Neil, thank you. At least it's working on YouTube. It's working on YouTube. Don't know if it's working on Facebook. We are live on Facebook and on YouTube. I hope we're getting Facebook messages. I can't see any yet. Hopefully you hit the restream thing and you could put it up there. So we have the first card we have back is a Kobe Bryant rookie PSA 8. There's going to be a lot of fire in this video. A lot of bombs being dropped, guys. Next up, we have a Trout Bowman Chrome PSA 8. Madison Bumgarner Orange Refractor Auto of 25. This is one that you do not see a lot. We have a lot of baseball today. One of our guys decided that he wanted us to have a baseball theme for opening day. So happy opening day to everybody. So we have a baseball theme going on here. Anybody that's on Facebook, if you could just pop a message in, that would be great so I can see that the messages are actually coming in. I don't know if they are or not. So I'm sure somebody will say something fun. Kawhi PSA 9. So the whole point of the Q&A is not only to talk about the cards that are coming back, but to ask any questions about the hobby. We could talk about the obvious PSA shutdown. Whatever you guys want to talk about, we're here to talk about. That's the whole idea here. First up and first conversation piece we have today is Spencer Torkelson. My Sun Devil. My Sun Devil. Number 1 draft pick, Detroit Tigers, power hitter. Going to put that over there. Refocus a little so you can see the card. And we got jump bombs again. And we have Torkelson. So up on the screen, what we have is we have the pop report for all of the Torkelson cards that have been graded by PSA so far. So if you look, it doesn't look like Bowman Chrome Draft is going to be an easy PSA 10, right? What's up, Tube Nachos? Thank you. Muskoka, thank you for saying hello. A lot of YouTube messages, not a lot of Facebook messages. Don't know what's going on there. Should you invest in Joe Adell? I think Adell is a good buy right now. Anybody that's down in the minors like that, I think he's got a lot of upside. Torkelson, we're looking at a lot of PSA 9s versus PSA 10s, so you may want to spend that extra money to get PSA 10s. Or you may want to be a little bit pickier when you're picking those cards out to send them into PSA. For blue refractors, 10 have been graded, and there's only 2 PSA 10s. Only 2 so far. Light back on. So, I know one of my friends is looking hard for Torkelson. This is going to be a good one. Yeah, I didn't think Pete Alonso could hit a curveball either. He proved me wrong. Mets game canceled. Silver, Justin Herbert rookie. I love this card. Really nicely centered version. Got a little dimple over here. It's probably going to make it probably one of the main reasons it didn't get a 10. Let's see some comments. I'm not buying Brian Hayes. PSA shutdown surprising. Yeah, for what it's worth, it was surprising to us also. We had absolutely no idea that was going to happen. We had a lot of cards here. So this is, again, I say this in a lot of the videos, this is the cool part about doing Express and Standard. Elgin Baylor. So we go from Justin Herbert to Elgin Baylor. Focus on what, Jeff? Then next up, we got Brady Supernova. Yep, PSA shut down for 3 months. We're sending anything that we have here back. We think it's a good thing. We're excited for the time that we're going to have. Brady of 20. We're excited for the extra time that we're going to have to get stuff back to you. We're excited about a lot of different things. Tua Auto, you guys know. You guys know it. I am not a Tua fan. Don't think he's the answer in Miami, but we'll see. Prove me wrong. Herbert Black, number to 75. I don't think that PSA is going to raise their prices again when they start taking subs. You guys see what SGC did today? Nick Saban, framed auto. That's cool. See a lot of stuff in these express orders you don't normally see. Herbert Phoenix, PSA 9. Another Torque PSA 10. So we can go back to that pop report real quick. And we'll see that pop 11 of 24 though. So still under 50%. Well, I think the influx will overwhelm them. I was talking with Mike Gio the other day about this from Sports Card Nonsense, and I actually don't think it's gonna. This is cool. Flash Zion. See a lot of these coming in back in Express right now. So I don't think that we're gonna see many changes, right? Because you could still submit Super Express and faster. Your minimum spend is $300 now, right? So that's really what the problem is. But if you're looking at, this is cool, see-through card. I love these. If you're looking at the time frame to get the cards back, in theory, they're going to spend time now. John Moran, clear. In theory, PSA is going to spend time now getting all their ducks in a row and getting ready to. They're going to improve all their processes. They're going to improve intake. They're going to improve assembly. They're going to train people. They're going to do a lot of things to make it better. And yeah, you just wait. Why not wait for PSA? This has become a huge card. LeBron Hollow, 2016. It's got Kobe in it. This card has become an absolute monster. I think it's a couple $1,000s now. LeBron All-Star Hollow. So do you want to send it in and now for $75 to SGC or, I mean, BGS is basically the same spot as PSA right now, right? You're not getting your cards back unless you're spending $250, $300. Valuable cards. Why wouldn't you send them to PSA? Would you send it for? Yeah, the new LeBron is sick. That's a great image of LeBron in 2021 Prism. Ichiro SP Authentic. I think this is the second card that we put up there. So Ichiro SP Authentic, not a lot of sales. PSA 10, the last one did. The average is $7,600. This is an absolutely huge, huge card. So out of 1,250 made, 344 are on PSA slabs. You're not going to see a lot of these guys. Ichiro probably undervalued. Another Kobe rookie. We got a PSA 9 this time. I'm waiting. HGA caps their intake. It's still going to be 8 months to get it. Yeah, HGA, same thing. Yeah, I think that, so the LeBron 2021 Prism, I think is going to come down, obviously. PSA 6 Jordan. I don't think that's a long-term great card, but it's a great image, right? It's like the one-on-one images. Yeah, HGA is going to be, I don't think capping it to not take cards is the answer either. It's just, it's interesting that everybody's coming up with their own thing to do. And what I was saying before was BGS, I guess Facebook messages aren't coming or nobody's watching on Facebook. BGS, Brandon Clark, Gold Mosaic Auto. BGS, you're priced out. It's going to be the same $250. Do you spend $250 with SGC? Do you spend $250 with Tops Luis Robert? Do you spend $250 with BGS, or do you spend $300 with PSA? You know, to me, it's $300 with PSA all day long if you're sending Super Express. Tops Chrome Luis Robert. This is one of those cards that we like to check in on because it's got an extreme pop report. So just wanted to put it up there. Again, 2,350, I think. 2,550 graded, and all but 20. So under 1% are not PSA 9s or 10s. Very easy card to grade. I've been saying it all along with this card. This is not a long-term hold card. This is a get it, graded it, and sell it card. Can't do that right now with PSA, obviously. You could choose another option, or you could just wait, right? There's already 2,500 in the pop report. It's just going to go up. There's a lot of these at PSA. It's one of those cards you may just want to. Well, Muskoka, you know these aren't my cards. These are just customer cards, right? Like, none of these are mine. Unfortunately, 0 this time. Josh, I have no opinion on HGA yet. I think that what they're trying to do is good. Brad, you gotta be a little quieter, bud. I think what they're trying to do is great. I think it's hard to say you're using technology. I think it's hard to say you're using technology and you can have all the typos you're having and you can have all the, like, 4 nines equals a 9.5. I also don't like the fact that they're picking and choosing what gets rounded up and what doesn't. Like, if 2 9.5s and 2 9s is a 9.5, why isn't 2 9.5s and 2 10s a 10? Like, if you're going to round up, round up. So, I don't really love that. That being said, I haven't sent them a card yet. I haven't talked to them yet. They seem to be out there in the public. I also, from a business perspective, I don't really understand. I mean, I get it. I get why people market the way that they do, but, like, every ad is why another company is bad and not why your company is good. And to me, that wouldn't bring me over as a customer. I want to know why you're better, why you're good, not what they do wrong. Tell me what you do right. And prove it to me. Again, guys, this was an express submission. $65 a card. LaMelo Ball hurt, but I think these are still decent value right now. I would not be buying them. I just mean a decent value to sell these right now. I would sell all LaMelo Balls right away. Yeah, I mean, their slabs aren't for me, to be honest with you. I don't like the different flips. I stick to very, very consistent things, so I would prefer just a consistent, simple slab. Like, this is simple, but it gets the job done and it's clean, and there's protection in it and technology in it to keep it from being altered. They're at that point with PSA slabs. So I don't love the label. That's not for me. I could see why people like it. It's interesting. It's just not uniform, so I don't like it long term for what I collect. Remember, that's also one of the cool things. Zion Silver, a lot of premium stocks coming back 10s, a lot of premium stocks in there. All these cards are sells. I'm not buying any of this Hoops premium stuff. This is all good for. Congratulations on getting the good grade. Sell it. Michael Porter Jr. Finally, I mean, I could be proven wrong with Porter. He's playing basketball still, and I thought he was never going to even play a game in the NBA with a broken back. Trout, PSA 10. Huge card. Congratulations on opening day. Last one did $5,000. I remember when I was buying black labels for less than that, so it's pretty crazy to see PSA 10 at that number right now. But following all the trends in the market, I don't see why I actually consider that undervalued for Trout. Should I buy Luka Optic 10s? Yeah, I'm not a buyer on basketball right now unless I think the team's going to make a playoff run. That's why you see Harden going up. That's why you see Durant going up. Tatis Gold. That's why you see all those guys going up. Do you see the Mavs going anywhere in the playoffs? Superfractor. Gold vinyl. Do you see the Mavs going anywhere in the playoffs? I don't. So I would probably wait till either they make and get eliminated. I think they're not even close to the playoffs. So I would just wait. So this customer got 2 4s on his Doncic's, but he is trying to put the rainbow of grades together, so he was actually upset that they were 4s and not 1s, 2s, or 3s. So this one, you can see that corner is completely lifted. And here you can see the top right above the ball, same thing. And look at that crease go through the back. This one, nothing. I actually think this is overgraded. Yeah, look at the crease going through the back of this card. So he's going for the rainbow grade. And I think this is another card that somebody sold him as damaged and he got a 9. Trey Red Ice. I've never seen somebody so excited to get a, yeah, that's a 1. He should feed it to one of the dogs. He's actually a really high-end collector, but he's got some weird stuff going on in his brain, and that's why he wanted to do that. Silver, Yamarant. Variation Zion. So a rainbow grade is like, so you know what a rainbow is, right? When you're collecting blue shimmer, this is not numbered, right? When you're collecting cards, if you collect a rainbow, you collect all the parallels. So what he's doing is he's collecting the same base card in 1 through 10. He wants every grade. Zion SP. Zion Select. This is the courtside. 297 short print. Very low pop on this. Not a lot of these graded. Really, really undervalued card. Luka's is in the thousands now. Listen, Black Crusade, Randy Moss 101. That's a cool card. Prism is... I sold my 1 case of Prism. Mahomes Genesis. Love this card. I think it's really cool. GSC, do you mean CSG? The one that does the comic rating? They're interesting also. Nebula Choice Peyton 101. That's sick. Same guy that does that's going for the rainbow of Soto. This is his card. It's crazy. Soto update, PSA 9. Thanks, Eli. I sold my case for $22,000, I think. I think $22,000, $21,000, something like that. Soto, clearly authentic mini auto. It's a cool card. I like minis. Mets Nationals game not only tonight, right? Soto Topps Chrome. So we showed the Soto update before. We have Soto Topps Chrome here. So let's talk about Soto Topps Chrome and update. Personally, I'm a fan of the paper cards versus the Chrome cards. I think the value is there more in paper as it's a harder grade. So we don't have the graded values here, unfortunately. But I think the Soto PSA 10 is like a $500 card as a gem, the Chrome, and the US 300 is like $300 to $350. And let's look at the pop report. We're looking at not over 90% of the Topps Chrome update is a PSA 10. And give or take 75% of the update is a PSA 10. Now, yes, there are more updates graded. There are more updates in the pop report. There are more PSA 10s. But if you're looking at percentages only, I don't really understand why the PSA 10 or why the Chrome update card is at nearly double the price of the update. Baseball right now is a weird sport to be buying. Personally, I'm selling a lot of this stuff and buying football quarterbacks, but I'd pay attention to Chrome versus update versus regular paper, as you're going to see overall that most of the Chrome cards are a lot easier to grade and will have a lot higher pop report in general and a lot higher percentage of 10s. A lot of updates here. Chrome updates, I mean. I sold them to a friend of mine. We get a lot of wax in. We get 1 or 2 cases of every product in, so I usually don't keep much of it. And yeah, it depends on the exposure. Max Fried. So one of my guys that was helping me out prep for the reveal wanted me to talk about the Max Fried card, but I'm not really a pitcher buyer. I don't buy pitchers often unless they're Hall of Fame caliber, and I wait till they prove it. I know Max Fried's going to be the ace, but be careful if you're going to be investing in baseball and pitchers. Be very picky. I would avoid most of them. Tatis Refractor PSA 10, huge card. Yeah, it looks like my Mets are going to be starting the season a little late. Refractor PSA 10. Stuff like this, like Topps Chrome refractors of big name rookies, are generally really, really good cards to buy, spend a lot of money on fast grading, and flip. This one's a 9, but you got a 10 on the other one, made a lot of money. All right, now you got it. Look at this sick card. Not a hockey fan, but Gretzky, Gordie Howe, Messier, and Marcel Dion all on the same card. Autos. By the way, if you could tell, all on card autos. Usually with quad cards or multiplayer cards, you're seeing sticker autos. This is an insane card. Followed up, looks like jersey pieces behind them also. Gretzky, Gordie Howe, Mario Lemieux, and Messier. Numbered 4 of 5. Again, all on card autos. You don't have to be a hockey fan to understand how sick of a card this is. Who cares about the grade? To me, grading this is for protection. Gordie, Gretzky. I mean, now I'm getting spoiled. And I don't like hockey. Gretzky or Gordie, Mario Lemieux. Whose cards are these? Like, you guys, I mean, I know we're probably mostly ultra-modern basketball and ultra-modern baseball guys in here. I get that, but you have to respect these cards and understand how cool these are. Now you get the other hockey cards. I would guess, based on it saying Mr. Hockey, they don't. It's interesting. I noticed that too. Cracked Ice Spring Expo. So it says there's 75 guys watching live on YouTube right now. What are you guys buying? let's talk about what you guys are buying and selling right now. Personally, if you guys have any Prism quarterbacks like Herberts and Burrow and their base or numbered or silvers, I'm interested. So this is another card. Probably in a future reveal, we're gonna go over pop report on here. Check in on this. It was like 30% the last time we looked. Zion buy. Zion gold here. Gold wave. Little Acuna. I'm a Herbert buy also. Lots of soccer. Lots of wax. Jeter. Who doesn't love Jeter? Peacock. This is a cool card. I wish this was the regular one. Soccer stickers. Buying Bo Bichette. You want to see our cool Bo Bichette, Joel? This is our cool Bo Bichette. RJ Barrett. Yeah, Chase, that's a good idea. Buy the cheap stuff, get it ready for submission whenever they reopen and you want to send to PSA. Talk to a lot of people that are just going to spend the next couple weeks prepping to get ready for the PSA when they reopen. Jalen Mosaic. Here we go for your soccer guys. You got FATI Sapphire Purple. Number 20 of 25. I didn't realize how huge of a card this is. Lewis Sports Cards, we're buying the same stuff. Chris, what about Ronk? Anthony, I love Jeff McNeil as a baseball player and as a Met. I don't love him as a buy for sports cards. I don't think they're going to be lowering the prices. Here we go. We got Pete Crow Armstrong, Mets prospect. He's the one that we're not going to trade away. That'll be bad because we traded Kellenick away. So we're going to be afraid of trading you guys again. I don't think PSA is, and you collector, I don't think PSA is going to raise their prices again. I think they're just doing this so they can get everything caught up and get on the right track and train. If you read Steve Sloan's release the other day, they've doubled their staff. They've more than doubled the space they're taking up. They're going to look to they're going to look to expand across the country and into different countries. Like, I think they're just spending the next 3 months. It's basically like, I know that. It's basically the next 3 months that basically what we did for the last month and a half, right? Plan and get your stuff together, get your stuff in order. So Mahomes 9s. So you're ready to move forward, right? We didn't start taking subs or anything like that because we're moving offices again. We're combining offices. You know, there's stuff going on. So I don't want to have to add extra stress, and I also don't want to have to shut down if bronze silver, number 249. Nice rookie card. This is another thing. You don't see this rookie card that often. Yeah, that's a great deal. I mean, all those 90s inserts are hard grades, right? Cranky card guy, we'll take anything that's graded for consignment. It just has to be graded by somebody. I don't know when I light blue. See, like, this is one that not numbered, so it's going to be a little harder. I'm not going to really want to buy something like this. I want to buy numbered stuff. Numbered is for me. I think that it's all going to open on time. I think it's going to be based on like when they can get the office space they want to get and when they could get stuff moving the right direction, more than just catching up on the mail that came in. I'd say in the past, personals got back faster through us because they got checked in faster. I don't know if that's going to change. And also, guys, if they start Baisley, this is a 101, I believe. Yeah, 101 Baisley. I think that if they start actually opening up offices across the country, everything's going to change. I think that's going to be a game changer for speed. Like if we're able to drop off, if they open a New York, New Jersey office and I'm able to drop off every 3 days or every 2 days instead of having to mail it across the country, that's going to be a lot better. 3 of the best ever. This is undergraded, I think. Grading to consignment is not back open yet. We're going to open that up exactly when we move into the new office. So we were talking about it the last couple of days about reopening it and decided that we didn't want to reopen it just to close it again when we moved. It just didn't make any sense to do that, and I don't think that's a good customer experience. So we have a lease in hand. We should be moving in a couple weeks, and once we're moved and into the new office, we're going to open it up right away. What are you going to do the next few months when you can do the bulk or group submissions anymore? So it's a funny question. These are not my cards. These are all for a group submission that we hosted. FATI, regular Sapphire. It's funny. People are asking us what we're going to do. Guys, we have 398,000 cards at PSA waiting to come back. We're we're a top 10 overall seller on eBay when it comes to cards in terms of value of cards sold in the last 12 months. Gold foil, Luis Robert. We're the third, one of the top 5, I guess, is what we were told. I think it's the second or third biggest seller of PSA graded cards on eBay overall. So we have a lot of work to do. The only thing that's getting taken out of the equation is sending cards to PSA. Right now, I'm looking, we have 2 more express submissions that came back and 9 personal submissions to ship back to customers today. So, and we have, I think, 18 submissions have popped so far this week. We have a lot of work to do here. There's not a lot of downtime. So we also have a new website coming up that should be up in the next couple of weeks. We have a demo of it next week. So there's just a lot of different stuff going on, and it's all behind the scenes stuff, and that's why we didn't start taking cards again, because we were dealing with all of these things, and we wanted to focus to make sure we did it right. Billy, when you say submissions through me come back faster, do you mean rather than sending on your own, or do you mean rather than sending in a group and mixing cards with other people? Rainbow foil. Green pulsar. Little white up there. Sweet card though. Burrow, buy. Herberts, buy. I think they do come back faster as long as you're not mixing, right? So if you keep your submissions to the same kind of card, like you sent all Prism basketball ultra modern or football or whatever, and you don't send like a standard that mixes all different eras, it'll come back faster. If you start mixing cards, like you go, this is a huge card. No Huddle Pink Prism, number 9 of 15. I know it's an insert when it comes to No Huddle, but cool card. Burrow green. So if you start sending in T206s mixed with 50s and 70s cards, mixed with ultra modern, it's going to be as slow as anything else. The whole benefit to sending stuff in, the whole benefit to sending other stuff in or sending your stuff in is to manage it and keep it the same. If you keep it the same, it should, in theory, go faster. Christian Wood. So, Dwayne, I'm looking at your comment above about FATI. Sapphire, again, just like other Topps Chrome stuff, easy grade. So if you can get raw and you can get it graded, especially high-end raw, you're looking at 9s and 10s most likely. So that's definitely good stuff to buy raw. Bowman Heritage. This? I feel like this is a Topps Chrome card and they just labeled it completely wrong. But I could be wrong. Bichette foil board. Vlad foil board. What baseball game are you guys most excited for today? I was excited for the Mets game. Now I'm not. Womp, womp, womp. Kuna 3D on demand. Derrick Henry light blue prism. A lot of the newer stuff is hard to buy. So when it comes to basketball, this is a cool card. Shaq Refractor. Sick card. You don't see these around. You never see these. So when it comes to basketball, what I've noticed and what I do is I only buy the key player on a championship potential team. Now that obviously changes when you look at like the team like the Nets when they have Durant and Harden, right? I'll buy both of them. But if you're looking at a team and you want to really invest, who could be the key player on that team? Can PJ Washington be the guy in Charlotte, I believe, right? So we got a lot of NL East guys here. Sexton, PSA 9. Jeter. Braves, Phillies. Thanks, Charles. Hey, Charlie, shoot me a quick email, all right? Just shoot me an email to remind me to respond to you. I want to talk to you about something. Just so you have my email address, just shoot me a quick email. Jordan. So I have actually, it's funny. I have that Jordan there. And I was going through stuff that I had at my parents' house when I was a kid, and I have my Jordan Electrified that's still raw. So this was just sitting in a bucket of cards. I assume you mean Devin Booker. And I think Devin Booker is so undervalued. If you look at, again, I'm a big believer in pop reports and stuff, and Devin Booker's a young superstar. He is the guy there. I don't buy Top Shots, no. Luis Robert, red foil of 5. Attaboy. Jeets foil. Got Koufax PSA 3. So we have the Koufax pop report up here, along with values. Really tough to read. But basically what it says, there's a lot of mid-grades. If you can find your hands on a 7 or 8, somehow you might have to pay a lot, but there is a lot of upside, especially on 6s and 7s from where they are right now. I know this is a 3, but I would spend the money if you were investing in baseball. I think Koufax is a great buy right now for vintage baseball. Just wanted to throw that out there. Just happened to come up while we were in the middle of another conversation. Herbert. I don't know enough about Top Shots. Unfortunately, when it started and came out, I was just swamped with everything else going on. Obviously, centering on this one. Centering, see how much thicker it is over here versus over here for those that don't know. It's a nice Koufax. Sakudumbaya. Game use patch. Dumbaya again. Yeah, I'm excited to see the Blue Jays. The Blue Jays Yankees seems like a game I'm going to watch. Are we going to watch that game, guys?
Sure.
Everybody's very excited. Everybody's excited for the Mets game. We got 3 Mets fans in the office. Everybody's very upset right now that there's no Mets game. Kyle Lewis. 66 of 99. Unanimous Rookie of the Year. No love at all. Yeah, Garrett versus the Blue Jays. That'll be a good matchup. Jackie. Again, go from ultra modern to vintage, Hall of Fame, all-time greats. That's the fun of the Express and the Standards. So I think I'm going to try to do these live Q&A reveals once a week on YouTube. Mantle PSA 2. We do the live Q&As on Instagram every Tuesday. Evan, so I am very happy with Lindor's contract. I haven't looked at the perks of it or the buyouts or trades or anything like that because, honestly, one of my guys was telling me he cared a lot about it. I don't care. If Steve Cohen could buy PSA or CLCT for $910 million, I just don't care. Spend your money how you want to spend it. I'm happy you're spending it. I'm happy he's signed. And I'm happy we have our 3-hitter for the foreseeable future. You know, he's there. Alonso behind him. I'd be happy with Dom Smith in the 5-hole. I don't know what the lineup's going to look like, but I would probably have McNeil in the 2-hole. So I think that McNeil can move stuff along. Lindor could drive stuff in. Alonso will protect Lindor. Dom will protect Alonso. I really like what our lineup could be. Maybe DeGrom will get more than 0.8 runs per game this year, and he can have another dominant Cy Young season. Conforto behind Dom. I haven't watched Pete Crow Armstrong play. I'm nervous about him because I feel like it's going to go back to like the Mets of old, where we don't trade somebody that we have extreme value for because we're afraid of a Kelenic or Kelenic thing happening again. I didn't realize it's a 101 Duran. Doesn't look like a superfractor to me. I think that's mislabeled. Joe Burrow auto. Yeah, they had to get it done before the season, right? And now they can focus on Conforto. Kyle Lewis. So I love Alonso's bat. I think he's a great power hitter. Duncan 8. It's a really nice 8. It's just the greening that probably caused this. Really well centered. I think Dom's a better overall hitter than Alonso. I say that all the time. Giannis Gold Wave. Fati Ticket. The good thing about Nimmo, Lindor, Conforto, Dom, McNeil. Eli, was that the announced lineup for today before the game got canceled? I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that lineup. I probably wouldn't do that. I probably would jump McNeil into 2 and push everybody else back 1, and swap a few things out. But that's a lineup that is going to be pretty hard to pitch to. Brad, Nimmo, Lindor, Conforto, Dom, Alonso, McNeil, J.D. Davis, McCann.
Yeah, it's pretty much what we thought.
Yeah.
Lindor's your best hitter in the 2 holes where you got to have the best hitter now.
Walk, is it the feed or is it the conversation? Is it the questions? What is it? We're still going to do the Instagram every Tuesday. That's not changing. The idea is to do it on every platform so anybody that wants to be involved in the live can be involved in the live. And instead of just doing a live just to do it, I feel like it's good to show the cards that are coming back. I'm assuming you're on YouTube also. I have not seen one comment from Facebook, so I think the Facebook connection's messed up.
Facebook's working.
Is it?
Yeah.
It's under Josh Cohen Sports?
I don't know. I came up and I was able to watch. I saw comments. You just not getting it.
Okay, so I got to fix that. Again, this was the first time, so if there's no comments coming in, I have to play with it to mess with it and figure out why the comments from Facebook aren't coming in. So I'm not ignoring anybody on Facebook. I literally don't see your comments. So I'll have to play with the chat a little bit, figure it out. Kobe on-card autos are up a lot right now. I think we have a lot of gaming cards left in the back of this, so we're not going to have any more sports cards, I don't think. Kobe autos are up a lot. I don't think it's going to be hard It's going to be really hard to know when the Kobe auto thing's going to end because it's just there's not going to be any more on-card autos. You know, it's just a fact. All Kobe rookies are good. It's just a fact. There's just not going to be any more on-card autos. So get them while you can. Yeah, we're going to start doing... Hey, Matt. We're going to start doing consignment videos and stuff like that when we move into the new office. Stuff that came in, like unboxing stuff. Stuff that's ending that night. Like tonight we have some crazy auctions ending. I will post a link. We have... Tonight's auctions are insane. So if you're PC_sports cards on eBay... So this is one of our best auctions ever ending. So we got two more. We got Ja Morant Ruby Wave. And we got Jordan Gold. If you guys are not subscribers and just happen to check it out or watching it after the fact, hit that subscribe button. Click the little bell so you can get alerts. Here, just so you know, this was Express 202 1.8. We shipped it out on 129. It got checked in on 212, popped on 326. Yes, your Derrick Henry Blue was in there. Once we finish with this, we're going to start packing and shipping. This should all get shipped out either today or tomorrow. And we're going to try to do these live videos once a week on YouTube with a reveal. And we're going to do our live Q&As also on Instagram as we've been doing them. I really appreciate all the comments. Again, Facebook people, I'm sorry. I didn't see any. I'm going to have to work on that, see what the problem was and fix it. And then we're going to have to go from there. So again, I really appreciate everybody jumping in, and I will see you next week.